One day, I received from a friend a video on WhatsApp. And I opened the video, and there was this little kid, I think 1 year or something, who was walking one step, and people around were applauding. They were so happy in joy, and her mom was, "Father, she did it! She did it!" I was like, "She did what?" "Her first step." I was like, "Yes. What is abnormal in that?" So, "Father, can you imagine? She started walking." "Okay, we do that. She's human." But I didn't realize, and sometimes we don't realize it, all of us here, that it took us time, it took effort, it took failures before today we can stand on our feet, we can run and jump and come here. Imagine if as kids, the first time we started walking, falling all the time, crying. Sometimes you want to hold on a table and you miss the table and boom. And people around you, sometimes they cry, sometimes they laugh at you, frustrated, you cry. Imagine if you say as a kid, "Yeah, I don't think I can walk. No, this is not for me. I will spend my life crawling. It's better. I don't want to live in this shame, people looking at me, just laughing because I can't walk." What would have happened of us today? But there was something in our mind of child, perhaps we cannot remember that, but that determination, I want to walk, I want to stand on my feet, I want to run and to jump. And so every time we were falling, we could stand up and walk again, a step after another. And today, this is the result. Why? Because we said, we're not quitting this. I will walk. That's what is happening in the gospel today. And this gospel, I have to be honest, is shocking. It's shocking. Because we know Jesus, when people come in distress, he reacts. But today he's quiet. He's not answering this woman. But this woman's faith and courage could be an inspiration to any one of us who's working on a goal, who wants to be successful. Because all the indicators point to failure for this woman. First, she's Canaanite. You know the enmity between them and the Jews at the time. She's a woman, and she's a foreigner. So there is no way Jesus can help her. And plus, Jesus is not responding. She's crying out. She's calling Jesus as all the people are calling him, Son of David. You remember the blind man was calling Jesus, Son of David. Jesus said to stop and said to people, "Bring that man here." But this woman is saying the same thing. Jesus is not responding. And even more, the disciples are telling Jesus, "Send her away." They are ashamed to see that woman following them. She's Canaanite. How can you even talk to her? Send her away. We don't want people to see us with this woman. And even when Jesus opened his mouth to speak to this woman, Jesus says these two sentences here. "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, not to you. I don't care. Your daughter is dying, is not my problem. I'm here for Israel." From the mouth of Jesus, that can be quite shocking, right? And even when the woman insists, Jesus comes with another one more offensive than the first one. It is not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs. Come on, Jesus. You're Jesus, right? I mean, can you imagine you come here to see Father Boland? Father, I need confession. And Father Boland replies to you, I was sent here only for the people of this house. And you insist, he said, no, it's not right to give the sacrament of confession to the dogs. Imagine your shock. I mean, you write a letter to the cardinal, say, this man needs to leave this place. But this woman, her determination, it takes a lot to break her spirit. Her daughter's life was more valuable than the frustration of Jesus' silence, the humiliation of the apostles' rejection, or even the shame of being assimilated to little dogs. And given such faith, God is bound to act. Jesus had no choice. In face of that faith, that determination, that woman was like saying to Jesus, today, I'm with you. I'm with you. Say whatever you want. Take me wherever you want. I'm here. If my daughter is not healed, I'm not living here. You can do whatever you want. And that, even God is bound to act. There is no way he can't act. No way. You know, brothers and sisters, the test of success is often proportional to the intensity of the trial and the importance of the goal. And today, as we're praying and reflecting, the question we can ask ourselves is, which objective is fueling your fight? When you work every morning, what drives you to leave your bed? Are you ready to die for that? Because as somebody said, the reason you have to live is the reason you have to die. If you have no reason to die, sometimes you have no reason to live. You die for what you live for. And the question is, what is that? And so today, perhaps you are facing difficulties, you're facing hard situations, something is not going right in your life. And when you sit and reflect on that, think about this gospel today. Think about this woman. Her faith was the key to our salvation. Your faith is the key to your success, to your salvation. So let us pray today that God may increase our faith, that God may help us to stay faithful, to keep walking, because we know that when we have faith, when we know our goals and we want to achieve them, the Lord is bound to act.
Thank you for participating in this production of our virtual Mass. Your presence means so much. Every day, so many parishioners connect to OLPH through the digital ministry. The digital ministry is one of almost 80 ministries supported by the parish. That's why your support of the parish is crucial, so we can continue to have the resources to fund all of our ministries that touch the lives of many. Thank you for watching, continue to watch, and thanks again for your support.